Are you a student?
Are you a student?
What do you study?
What do you study?
I'm studying history.
I'm studying history.
I'm studying economics.
I'm studying economics.
I'm studying medicine.
I'm studying medicine.
Where do you study?
Where do you study?
Which university are you at?
Which university are you at?
What university do you go to?
What university do you go to?
I'm at Liverpool University.
I'm at Liverpool University.
Which year are you in?
Which year are you in?
I'm in my first year.
I'm in my first year.
I'm in my second year.
I'm in my second year.
I'm in my third year.
I'm in my third year.
I'm in my final year.
I'm in my final year.
I'm in my first year at university.
I'm in my first year at university.
Do you have any exams coming up?
Do you have any exams coming up?
I've just graduated.
I've just graduated.
I'm doing a master's in law.
I'm doing a master's in law.
I'm doing a PhD in chemistry.
I'm doing a PhD in chemistry.
Did you go to university?
Did you go to university?
I didn't go to university.
I didn't go to university.
I never went to university.
I never went to university.
Where did you go to university?
Where did you go to university?
I went to Cambridge.
I went to Cambridge.
What did you study?
What did you study?
I studied maths.
I studied maths.
I studied politics.
I studied politics.
Where did you go to school?
Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Bristol.
I went to school in Bristol.
I left school at 16.
I left school at 16.
I'm taking a gap year.
I'm taking a gap year.
How many more years do you have to go?
How many more years do you have to go?
What do you want to do when you've finished?
What do you want to do when you've finished?
Get a job.
Get a job.
Go traveling.
Go traveling.
I don't know what I want to do after university.
I don't know what I want to do after university.
Are you up to anything this evening?
Are you up to anything this evening?
Have you got any plans for this evening?
Have you got any plans for this evening?
Have you got any plans for tomorrow?
Have you got any plans for tomorrow?
Have you got any plans for the weekend?
Have you got any plans for the weekend?
Are you free this evening?
Are you free this evening?
Are you free tomorrow afternoon?
Are you free tomorrow afternoon?
Are you free tomorrow evening?
Are you free tomorrow evening?
What would you like to do this evening?
What would you like to do this evening?
Do you want to go somewhere at the weekend?
Do you want to go somewhere at the weekend?
Would you like to join me for something to eat?
Would you like to join me for something to eat?
Do you fancy going out tonight?
Do you fancy going out tonight?
Sure.
Sure.
I'd love to.
I'd love to.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
That sounds like fun.
That sounds like fun.
Sorry, I can't make it.
Sorry, I can't make it.
I'm afraid I already have plans.
I'm afraid I already have plans.
I'm too tired.
I'm too tired.
I'm staying in tonight.
I'm staying in tonight.
I've got too much work to do.
I've got too much work to do.
I need to study.
I need to study.
I'm very busy at the moment.
I'm very busy at the moment.
What time shall we meet?
What time shall we meet?
Let's meet at 8 o'clock.
Let's meet at 8 o'clock.
Where would you like to meet?
Where would you like to meet?
I'll see you in the pub at 10 o'clock.
I'll see you in the pub at 10 o'clock.
I'll see you at the cinema at 10 o'clock.
I'll see you at the cinema at 10 o'clock.
I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there.
See you there.
See you there.
Let me know if you can make it.
Let me know if you can make it.
I'll call you later.
I'll call you later.
What's your address?
What's your address?
I'm running a little late.
I'm running a little late.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
I'll be there in 15 minutes.
I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Have you been here long?
Have you been here long?
Have you been waiting long?
Have you been waiting long?
The day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday.
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 Today.
Today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow.
Last night.
Last night.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
In the evening.
In the evening.
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday evening.
Yesterday evening.
This morning.
This morning.
This afternoon.
This afternoon.
This evening.
This evening.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening.
Last week.
Last week.
Last month.
Last month.
Last year.
Last year.
This week.
This week.
This month.
This month.
This year.
This year.
Next week.
Next week.
Next month.
Next month.
Next year.
Next year.
5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago.
An hour ago.
An hour ago.
A week ago.
A week ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
A month ago.
A month ago.
A year ago.
A year ago.
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
In 10 minutes time. In 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes time. In 10 minutes.
In an hour's time. In an hour.
In an hour's time. In an hour.
In a week's time. In a week.
In a week's time. In a week.
In 10 days' time. In 10 days.
In 10 days' time. In 10 days.
In 3 weeks' time. In 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks' time. In 3 weeks.
In 2 months' time. In 2 months.
In 2 months' time. In 2 months.
In 10 years' time. In 10 years.
In 10 years' time. In 10 years.
The previous day.
The previous day.
The previous week.
The previous week.
The previous month.
The previous month.
The previous year.
The previous year.
The following day.
The following day.
The following week.
The following week.
The following month.
The following month.
The following year.
The following year.
I lived in Canada for 6 months.
I lived in Canada for 6 months.
I've worked here for 9 years.
I've worked here for 9 years.
I'm going to France tomorrow for 2 weeks.
I'm going to France tomorrow for 2 weeks.
We were swimming for a long time.
We were swimming for a long time.
What's the time?
What's the time?
What time is it?
What time is it?
Could you tell me the time, please?
Could you tell me the time, please?
Do you happen to have the time?
Do you happen to have the time?
Do you know what time it is?
Do you know what time it is?
It's exactly.
It's exactly.
It's about.
It's about.
It's almost.
It's almost.
It's just gone.
It's just gone.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
1:15.
1:15.
2:15.
2:15.
3:15.
3:15.
1:30.
1:30.
2:30.
2:30.
3:30.
3:30.
1:45.
1:45.
1:45.
1:45.
2:45.
2:45.
1:05.
1:05.
1:10.
1:10.
1:20.
1:20.
1:25.
1:25.
5 to 2.
5 to 2.
10 to 2.
10 to 2.
20 to 2.
20 to 2.
25 to 2.
25 to 2.
10:15.
10:15.
10:30.
10:30.
10:45.
10:45.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Noon, midday.
noon, midday,
midnight,
midnight,
11:47 a.m.,
11:47 a.m.,
2:13 p.m.,
2:13 p.m.
My watch is fast.
My watch is fast.
My watch is slow.
My watch is slow.
That clock's a little fast.
That clock's a little fast.
That clock's a little slow.
That clock's a little slow.
What's the date today?
What's the date today?
What's today's date?
What's today's date?
The 15th of October, October the 15th.
The 15th of October, October the 15th.
Monday, the 1st of January.
Monday, the 1st of January.
On the 2nd of February.
On the 2nd of February.
At the beginning of July.
At the beginning of July.
In mid-December.
In mid-December.
At the end of March.
At the end of March.
By the end of June.
By the end of June.
1984.
1984.
The year 2000.
The year 2000.
2005.
2005.
2018.
2018.
In 2007.
In 2007.
AD.
AD.
BC.
BC.
The 17th century.
The 17th century.
The 18th century.
The 18th century.
The 19th century.
The 19th century.
The 20th century.
The 20th century.
The 21st century.
The 21st century.
1066, Battle of Hastings.
1066, Battle of Hastings.
1776, U.S. Declaration of Independence.
1776, U.S. Declaration of Independence.
1789 to 1799, the French Revolution.
1789 to 1799, the French Revolution.
1939 to 1945, Second World War.
1939 to 1945, Second World War.
1989, Fall of the Berlin Wall.
1989, Fall of the Berlin Wall.
2012, London Olympics.
2012, London Olympics.
44 BC, the death of Julius Caesar.
44 BC, the death of Julius Caesar.
79 AD, eruption of Vesuvius.
79 AD, eruption of Vesuvius.
What's the weather like?
What's the weather like?
It's sunny.
It's sunny.
It's cloudy.
It's cloudy.
It's windy.
It's windy.
It's foggy.
It's foggy.
It's stormy.
It's stormy.
It's raining.
It's raining.
It's hailing.
It's hailing.
It's snowing.
It's snowing.
What a nice day.
What a nice day.
What a beautiful day.
What a beautiful day.
It's not a very nice day.
It's not a very nice day.
What a terrible day.
What a terrible day.
What miserable weather.
What miserable weather.
It's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain.
It's stopped raining.
It's stopped raining.
It's pouring with rain.
It's pouring with rain.
It's raining cats and dogs.
It's raining cats and dogs.
The weather's fine.
The weather's fine.
The sun's shining.
The sun's shining.
There's not a cloud in the sky.
There's not a cloud in the sky.
The sky's overcast.
The sky's overcast.
It's clearing up.
It's clearing up.
The sun's come out.
The sun's come out.
The sun's just gone in.
The sun's just gone in.
There's a strong wind.
There's a strong wind.
The wind's dropped.
The wind's dropped.
That sounds like thunder.
That sounds like thunder.
That's lightning.
That's lightning.
We had a lot of heavy rain this morning.
We had a lot of heavy rain this morning.
We haven't had any rain for a fortnight.
We haven't had any rain for a fortnight.
What's the temperature?
What's the temperature?
It's 22 degrees.
It's 22 degrees.
What temperature do you think it is?
What temperature do you think it is?
Probably about 30 degrees.
Probably about 30 degrees.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's baking hot.
It's baking hot.
It's freezing.
It's freezing.
It's freezing cold.
It's freezing cold.
It's below freezing.
It's below freezing.
What's the forecast?
What's the forecast?
What's the forecast like?
What's the forecast like?
It's forecast to rain.
It's forecast to rain.
It's going to freeze tonight.
It's going to freeze tonight.
It looks like rain.
It looks like rain.
It looks like it's going to rain.
It looks like it's going to rain.
We're expecting a thunderstorm.
We're expecting a thunderstorm.
It's supposed to clear up later.
It's supposed to clear up later.
Would anyone like a tea or coffee?
Would anyone like a tea or coffee?
Would anyone like a cup of tea?
Would anyone like a cup of tea?
I'll put the kettle on.
I'll put the kettle on.
The kettle's boiled.
The kettle's boiled.
Can you put the light on?
Can you put the light on?
Can you switch the light on?
Can you switch the light on?
Can you turn the light off?
Can you turn the light off?
Can you switch the light off?
Can you switch the light off?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Could you help me wash the dishes?
Could you help me wash the dishes?
I'll wash and you dry.
I'll wash and you dry.
I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed.
Is there anything good on TV?
Is there anything good on TV?
Is there anything good on television tonight?
Is there anything good on television tonight?
There's a good film on later.
There's a good film on later.
Do you want to watch a film?
Do you want to watch a film?
Do you want to watch a DVD?
Do you want to watch a DVD?
Do you want me to put the TV on?
Do you want me to put the TV on?
Could you pass me the remote control?
Could you pass me the remote control?
Do you want a game of chess?
Do you want a game of chess?
Do you want a game of cards?
Do you want a game of cards?
What time's the match on?
What time's the match on?
Who's playing?
Who's playing?
Who's winning?
Who's winning?
What's the score?
What's the score?
2-1.
2-1.
Who won?
Who won?
It was a draw.
It was a draw.
What's for breakfast?
What's for breakfast?
What's for lunch?
What's for lunch?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Breakfast's ready.
Breakfast's ready.
Lunch is ready.
Lunch is ready.
Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready.
What would you like for breakfast?
What would you like for breakfast?
What would you like for lunch?
What would you like for lunch?
What would you like for dinner?
What would you like for dinner?
Would you like some toast?
Would you like some toast?
Could you pass the salt, please?
Could you pass the salt, please?
Could you pass the sugar, please?
Could you pass the sugar, please?
Could you pass the butter, please?
Could you pass the butter, please?
Would you like a glass of water?
Would you like a glass of water?
Would you like a glass of orange juice?
Would you like a glass of orange juice?
Would you like a glass of wine?
Would you like a glass of wine?
Careful, the plate's very hot.
Careful, the plate's very hot.
Would you like some more?
Would you like some more?
Have you had enough to eat?
Have you had enough to eat?
Would anyone like dessert?
Would anyone like dessert?
Would anyone like coffee?
Would anyone like coffee?
What's for dessert?
What's for dessert?
I'm full.
I'm full.
That was lovely.
That was lovely.
That was excellent.
That was excellent.
That was very tasty.
That was very tasty.
That was delicious.
That was delicious.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're looking well.
You're looking well.
Please take your shoes off.
Please take your shoes off.
Can I take your coat?
Can I take your coat?
Sorry we're late.
Sorry we're late.
Did you have a good journey?
Did you have a good journey?
Did you find us all right?
Did you find us all right?
I'll show you your room.
I'll show you your room.
This is your room.
This is your room.
Would you like a towel?
Would you like a towel?
Make yourself at home.
Make yourself at home.
Can I get you anything to drink?
Can I get you anything to drink?
Would you like a tea or coffee?
Would you like a tea or coffee?
How do you take it?
How do you take it?
Do you take sugar?
Do you take sugar?
Do you take milk?
Do you take milk?
How many sugars do you take?
How many sugars do you take?
Would you like a soft drink?
Would you like a soft drink?
Would you like a beer?
Would you like a beer?
Would you like a glass of wine?
Would you like a glass of wine?
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Let's go into the lounge.
Let's go into the lounge.
Let's go into the living room.
Let's go into the living room.
Let's go into the dining room.
Let's go into the dining room.
Do you mind if I smoke here?
Do you mind if I smoke here?
I'd prefer it if you went outside.
I'd prefer it if you went outside.
Are you ready to eat now?
Are you ready to eat now?
Who's driving tonight?
Who's driving tonight?
Could I use your phone?
Could I use your phone?
Your taxi's here.
Your taxi's here.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Have a safe journey home.
Have a safe journey home.
Thanks for a lovely evening.
Thanks for a lovely evening.
Where's the ticket office?
Where's the ticket office?
Where do I get the bus to Southampton from?
Where do I get the bus to Southampton from?
Where do I get the train to Southampton from?
Where do I get the train to Southampton from?
Where do I get the ferry to Southampton from?
Where do I get the ferry to Southampton from?
What time's the next bus to Portsmouth?
What time's the next bus to Portsmouth?
What time's the next train to Portsmouth?
What time's the next train to Portsmouth?
What time's the next ferry to Portsmouth?
What time's the next ferry to Portsmouth?
This bus has been cancelled.
This bus has been cancelled.
This train has been cancelled.
This train has been cancelled.
This flight has been cancelled.
This flight has been cancelled.
This ferry has been cancelled.
This ferry has been cancelled.
This bus has been delayed.
This bus has been delayed.
This train has been delayed.
This train has been delayed.
This flight has been delayed.
This flight has been delayed.
This ferry has been delayed.
This ferry has been delayed.
Have you ever been to Italy?
Have you ever been to Italy?
Yes, I went there on holiday.
Yes, I went there on holiday.
No, I've never been there.
No, I've never been there.
I've never been, but I'd love to go someday.
I've never been, but I'd love to go someday.
How long does the journey take?
How long does the journey take?
What time do we arrive?
What time do we arrive?
Do you get travel sick?
Do you get travel sick?
Have a good journey.
Have a good journey.
Enjoy your trip.
Enjoy your trip.
I'd like to travel to Spain.
I'd like to travel to Spain.
I'd like to book a trip to Berlin.
I'd like to book a trip to Berlin.
How much are the flights?
How much are the flights?
Do you have any brochures on Switzerland?
Do you have any brochures on Switzerland?
Do I need a visa for Turkey?
Do I need a visa for Turkey?
Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the bus station?
Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the bus station?
Excuse me, do you know where the post office is?
Excuse me, do you know where the post office is?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm not from around here.
Sorry, I'm not from around here.
I'm looking for this address.
I'm looking for this address.
Are we on the right road for Brighton?
Are we on the right road for Brighton?
Is this the right way for Ipswich?
Is this the right way for Ipswich?
Do you have a map?
Do you have a map?
Can you show me on the map?
Can you show me on the map?
It's this way.
It's this way.
It's that way.
It's that way.
You're going the wrong way.
You're going the wrong way.
You're going in the wrong direction.
You're going in the wrong direction.
Take this road.
Take this road.
Go down there.
Go down there.
Take the first on the left.
Take the first on the left.
Take the second on the right.
Take the second on the right.
Turn right at the crossroads.
Turn right at the crossroads.
Continue straight ahead for about a mile.
Continue straight ahead for about a mile.
Continue past the fire station.
Continue past the fire station.
You'll pass a supermarket on your left.
You'll pass a supermarket on your left.
Keep going for another 100 yards.
Keep going for another 100 yards.
Keep going for another 200 meters.
Keep going for another 200 meters.
Keep going for another half mile.
Keep going for another half mile.
Keep going for another kilometer.
Keep going for another kilometer.
It'll be on your left.
It'll be on your left.
It'll be on your right.
It'll be on your right.
It'll be straight ahead of you.
It'll be straight ahead of you.
How far is it?
How far is it?
How far is it to the airport?
How far is it to the airport?
How far is it to the beach from here?
How far is it to the beach from here?
Is it far?
Is it far?
Is it a long way?
Is it a long way?
It's not far.
It's not far.
It's quite close.
It's quite close.
It's quite a long way.
It's quite a long way.
It's a long way on foot.
It's a long way on foot.
It's a long way to walk.
It's a long way to walk.
It's about a mile from here.
It's about a mile from here.
Follow the signs for the town center.
Follow the signs for the town center.
Follow the signs for Birmingham.
Follow the signs for Birmingham.
Continue straight on past some traffic lights.
Continue straight on past some traffic lights.
At the second set of traffic lights, turn left.
At the second set of traffic lights, turn left.
Go over the roundabout.
Go over the roundabout.
Take the second exit at the roundabout.
Take the second exit at the roundabout.
Turn right at the T-junction.
Turn right at the T-junction.
Go under the bridge.
Go under the bridge.
Go over the bridge.
Go over the bridge.
You'll cross some railway lines.
You'll cross some railway lines.
Can I park here?
Can I park here?
Where's the nearest petrol station?
Where's the nearest petrol station?
How far is it to the next services?
How far is it to the next services?
Are we nearly there?
Are we nearly there?
Please slow down.
Please slow down.
We've had an accident.
We've had an accident.
Sorry, it was my fault.
Sorry, it was my fault.
It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't my fault.
You've left your lights on.
You've left your lights on.
Have you passed your driving test?
Have you passed your driving test?
How much would you like?
How much would you like?
Full, please.
Full, please.
£25 worth, please.
£25 worth, please.
It takes petrol.
It takes petrol.
It takes diesel.
It takes diesel.
It has an electric car.
It has an electric car.
I'd like some oil.
I'd like some oil.
Can I check my tire pressures here?
Can I check my tire pressures here?
My car's broken down.
My car's broken down.
My car won't start.
My car won't start.
We've run out of petrol.
We've run out of petrol.
The battery's flat.
The battery is flat.
Have you got any jump leads?
Have you got any jump leads?
I've got a flat tire.
I've got a flat tire.
I've got a puncture.
I've got a puncture.
The speedometer isn't working.
The speedometer isn't working.
The petrol gauge isn't working.
The petrol gauge isn't working.
The fuel gauge isn't working.
The fuel gauge isn't working.
The brake lights aren't working.
The brake lights aren't working.
The indicators aren't working.
The indicators aren't working.
There's something wrong with the engine.
There's something wrong with the engine.
There's something wrong with the steering.
There's something wrong with the steering.
There's something wrong with the brakes.
There's something wrong with the brakes.
The car's losing oil.
The car's losing oil.
Could I see your driving license?
Could I see your driving license?
Do you know what speed you were doing?
Do you know what speed you were doing?
Are you insured on this vehicle?
Are you insured on this vehicle?
Could I see your insurance documents?
Could I see your insurance documents?
Have you had anything to drink?
Have you had anything to drink?
How much have you had to drink?
How much have you had to drink?
Could you blow into this tube, please?
Could you blow into this tube, please?
Stop.
Stop.
Give way.
Give way.
No entry.
No entry.
One way.
One way.
Parking.
Parking.
No parking.
No parking.
No stopping.
No stopping.
Vehicles will be clamped.
Vehicles will be clamped.
Keep left.
Keep left.
Get in lane.
Get in lane.
Slow down.
Slow down.
No overtaking.
No overtaking.
School.
School.
Low bridge.
Low bridge.
Level crossing.
Level crossing.
Bus lane.
Bus lane.
No through road.
No through road. Caution.
Caution. Fog.
Fog.
Diversion.
Diversion.
Road closed.
Road closed.
Road works.
Road works.
Accident ahead.
Accident ahead.
Queue ahead.
Queue ahead.
Queues after next junction.
Queues after next junction.
On tow.
On tow.
Services.
Services.
Water.
Water.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.